Hey guys, I just had revision bunion surgery about 2 weeks ago, and it's no excuse to stop moving your body. More than ever, you really need to move and stretch. So I came out with a little scooter exercise here. It's 10 minutes long, so let's do this together. Rolling out your wrists a few times and then begin to lift your arms up. Take a deep breath in, inhale, and then exhale. Release them down by your sides. Inhale, reach the arms up and then twist off to one side. Using the handlebar as a resting place, reach the arms up, inhale, exhale, twist to the other side. Getting a nice spinal twist, making sure you're breathing in and breathing out. That's so important through each movement here. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, draw the hands down to your heart center and shake it out. Begin to bring your ear down to your shoulder, chin to chest, and over to the other shoulder. Just rocking the head side to side. Taking it easy with that neck, stretching it out. As you know, with these surgeries, it really throws your alignment off, so you really got to make sure you stretch it out. Tuck your chin to chest and inhale, draw the chin up to the sky so you really feel the stretch in the throat. You're feeling that stretch in the throat as the chin lifts up, and then tuck the chin to the chest, repeating this motion. Inhaling up and exhaling down, tucking it in. Coming back to center, taking your hands to the scooter. Pause here, don't move. I'm just switching my scooter around so you can better see what I'm doing here. So the hands are resting on the scooter, and we're going to inhale, lift the chin and arch the spine, and then exhale, tuck the chin to the chest and round. Inhale, arch, lift, and exhale, round. Inhale, up, exhale, and coming back to center. Let's come up to a stand. Let's do this. So very carefully, put your leg on the scooter that's normally on there that you are rehabbing. And we're going to pull into a nice stretch. So by pulling into this stretch, you are pushing your scooter away from you, and you really feel that stretch in the back of that leg right where I'm pointing to. And then you want to scissor your legs and pull them back together. So you're not using your arms, you're really using the strength of your legs. So as you see, I press and I pull back to center, using my core, using my legs, and my hands once again are just, and come back to center. Here we are. So make sure you have a nice steady balance here. You're going to lift that leg up like you're doing a fire hydrant movement, and then we're going to kick that leg out slow and controlled. Go at your own pace. Now, keep those toes active. So whether you have a dorsal flexion or a point in the foot, keep your core tight. We don't want to fall off our scooters here. So you want to make sure you have your balance. Once again, lift up and kick out. Repeating this about 10 times. So up, out, in, and down. Up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. Here we are. And take a little stretch. Stretch it out. Yes. And once again, we're utilizing that handlebar, resting our arms on there. Get a nice stretch. Maybe even arch the spine and take a deep breath. Look up. Here we are. Pull it back to center, nice and steady. Keeping that knee on the scooter, hands on the handlebars or on the wall. We are switching sides. So this requires a little bit of balance on the other side, even though your good foot is on the ground, right? That scooter moves. So if you do have a locking system on there, you can lock it up, or you can even continuing to get 10 on this other side as well. Coming back to center, you're going to place your shin back on the scooter. Make sure you feel stable. Roll out those shoulders, roll out the hips, shake it out. It's always good to shake it out, shake out that energy, pick up the vibe. And you're coming back to a seat. So here you are. You're going to have little weights. I'm using 5 pounds here. And notice my bum foot is straight ahead and I have my other foot planted down firmly. We're coming up for some traditional curls, nice and steady. And again, core needs to be engaged this whole time. You want to make sure you're seated upright and go for about 10. Go with the weight of choice here, and then we're going to do some shoulder presses. So as you bring the weights in to your chest, you're going to open up the arms, make sure those arms are at a 90-degree angle, and you're going to press up, and up, and press up. Make sure you're breathing. Going for 10 each round, and then we're going to do these open the door and close. Again, the arms are at 90 degrees. Take it in and out. In, together, and out. In and out. Breathing, inhale and exhale. Now coming into, I believe these are called something with Arnold Schwarzenegger. So I'm not sure really what they're called. I don't remember, but you're bringing the weights to touch overhead, and it's like you're creating a circle with your arms, touching the weights down below. Inhaling and exhaling, lift up, touch the weights, and down. Again, you'll really be feeling these with low weight, so you don't need to max out on your highest weight possible, right? You can continue doing this whole workout, doing 3 rounds of it, and really maximize your time here. Even 1 round is better than none. So we're going to place the weights back in your little basket or off to the side. Come back up to a stand. Hands are on your scooter. Shin is up. And we're going to come into lifting that fire hydrant leg up. We're balancing on our scooter. And we're going to do these tiny little motions. You want a dorsal flexion in your foot. Notice I'm resting my opposite forearm on the scooter, right on those handlebars. Dorsal flexion, almost like you want to kick yourself in the bum. And notice that leg is out to the side to start. Now we're going to lift up and kick in, lift up and down, kick in. So little movements go a long way here, guys. Don't think about trying to do big movements, right? We're still balancing. We're using our core, and make sure you're breathing here. Now we're going to bring that knee, squaring the hips off, and so now that leg is directly behind you. Continue with that dorsal flexion, and as if you wanted to put your footprint on the ceiling, slight little movements up, 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 press up, up, and now bring that heel towards your bum, going in, 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 and in. Exactly. Keep pressing it in, and I promise you'll be feeling these. Remember, you are using so much balance here with your scooter. So make sure you take it easy and go nice and slow. Now we're continuing to press up and in, press up and in, and getting your 10 reps in, and then shake it out. We're going to continue that same thing on the other side. So first coming into the fire hydrant, as if you wanted to kick yourself in the bum, right? Now, I don't know about you, but part of my PT work is pointing and flexing and rolling out my ankle. So if that is part of your PT work, I encourage you to add that in of your workout here. So nice flexion in the foot if you can. Remember, this is all based on your doctor and what he says is okay for you. You don't want to start any new workouts right away. Making sure you complete the same thing on both sides. So as we draw that knee under our hip and we extend that leg up towards the sky, we are continuing that same motion just like we did. So again, I encourage you, please check with your doctor first. Don't start any workouts without having any prior exercise experience here, especially with the scooter, because it's just going to complicate things. So opening up and heel to bum. And again, if you can, roll out your ankles. Start encouraging that blood flow and PT work whenever you can throughout the day. I know it's easy for the days to get away from us. So right now we are going heel to bum, heel in, in. And if you can, lift that leg as high as you can. Just rolling out that hip, making big circles, and then doing the same, going in the opposite direction, going inward, taking that knee back to the scooter, and then completing those knee rotations to open up the hip on the other side. This will feel really good. Roll it out and take it in. And there we have it. And there you have it, finishing up that leg. Shake it out, take a breath, right? It's all about shaking it out. Thank you guys for sharing your 10 minutes with me. And if you want a little extra and you have stairs in your house, every time you go down, do that little extra dip right there. So go down a step, dip once, dip twice, and moving down all the way to the bottom. Thank you guys so much for your time. I hope this was helpful. I wish you a speedy recovery. And I'll see you. If you have any questions, leave them below. And thanks for joining me on my scooter workout. Take care.